Hello there. This is Dr. Kevin Armstrong. I am coming to you to give a little introduction to a book I wrote back in 2008 and did a revision on it in 2019. It's called "How Would Jesus Vote?" And notice the title, it says "How Would Jesus Vote?" And it's not a book that is designed to tell you who to vote for in any election, but it is an instruction manual to teach you as a believer how to vote. Um, I'm convinced that the church is a big part of the problem that we see in America and in the world because the church is divided. And Jesus said in Matthew chapter 12 that if any house or city or kingdom is divided against itself, it shall not stand, but come to desolation. And so when you are a Christian Democrat and a Christian Republican, you are part of the problem. And because what you're doing, you're creating division, conservative or liberal, and all of these labels and tags that we put on ourselves. And what we do when we add these labels and these tags on top of Christianity, it actually it drowns out Christianity. So Jesus said, "You no man takes a candle and put it on a bushel." So when you take Christianity and you add the tag Christian, a Democrat or Republican or conservative liberal, what you're literally doing is you're actually putting a cover over the light, and that light is not being effective, cannot do what it's designed to do. And so this book is it's the first subtitle of the first book was called A Biblical Voting Guide for Christians of all race and denominations. And that's what it is. It's a biblical voting guide for Christians of all races and denominations. And what it does, it just teaches you how to vote, not who to vote, but how to vote. Talks about the abortion, the current issues. And again, I would say again that I wrote it in 2008 prophetically. A lot of things that I saw coming that the Lord showed me. We've lived them, since that time, and then many things that's in the book that are still coming to pass, and that was um, partly why I was supposed to wrote it in 2003, just wouldn't write it because it just seemed like it was just too controversial. People didn't want to talk about it because we've been told that Christians don't need to be a part of politics, and so I kind of maybe I had that stuck in the back of my mind. But anyway, the book is called "How Would Jesus Vote?" Again, it's not who would Jesus vote. On the cover, there's a ballot box and there's blood dripping. And the question and what that represents is there blood on your ballot? And so we as believers, we have to make sure that when we cast a ballot, that if there is blood on that ballot, that it would be the Lord Jesus's blood. And so invite you to take advantage of the book. You can get it in an ebook form, or you can also get it in paperback. And so the link will be below. There's a phone number I think that you can call and be able to order it as well. So thank you for your time, and get your copy of How Would Jesus Vote? I believe it'll be a blessing to you. Thank you very much. God bless you.